guys, I'm Diane and this is Narrow Dreams. So it's been a fairly quiet week on Birdsong this week. You know, the rush of Christmas is over and Neil's gone back to work, so it's just been about sort of, you know, getting everything back to normal. But there are little things on the boat that you know, I've thought would be better if we could change them. So that's what I've been doing this week. I've been making a few changes just to make life a little bit easier, and it does make a difference. Tiny little things make a difference. So I'll sort of share with you what I've been doing this week to just make those little differences. So one thing that's actually a tiny little thing, it's absolutely nothing at all really, but is the privacy issue. You've got quite large windows in well, you have in our narrowboat, some have portholes, but we've got quite large hopper windows. So up until now, we haven't had anything at those windows other than the curtains. So once the curtains are open for the day, then, you know, people can look straight in. And being in a marina, it can make you feel rather exposed, I suppose. Although everybody's lovely, but it's the same as if you were in a house. You wouldn't want people staring in through your windows, really. And the same, I would think, would go of being on the towpath. You know, people can, in fact, maybe even more so, because people don't always realise people are living on there, and they don't seem to have that same respect, thinking, oh, we won't look in because it's somebody's house. So I've just got these little nets. They're just cafe nets. They only go halfway up, so we can still open the top windows, because I didn't want blinds, but I didn't want to have the windows, the curtains shut for a large part of the day. I want to let the lovely sunshine in. So that's just one tiny little thing, but it's made it feel quite different, and I actually do quite like how they look, so that's got to be a plus. It's all related to what I was talking about, but I just had to show you the lovely light this morning for duck breakfast time. This is just a hatch. We've got a perspex for the hatch, that you can see the cats love to sit there watching the ducks. But this is where I feed the ducks from. They've been fed this morning, so I don't know why they're all hanging around. But it's mornings like this, looking out at that just make you feel so grateful to be able to live this fantastic life, really. So I just wanted to share that with you. So here we are in the bedroom. You can see my lovely view that I wake up to every morning out there. But the bedroom is where there is another thing that is I'm ridiculously and disproportionately pleased with, really, and you can see it there. My wardrobe, if I step back so you can see it all, is only a half wardrobe. It's got drawers underneath it, but it's only a half wardrobe. And what it also is slightly too narrow, not deep enough to hold coat hangers. So as you can imagine, it's not awfully useful as a wardrobe. But luckily we don't have many clothes that need hanging. All that we have really that needs to be hung are the coats, and we just have coat hooks in the bedroom for the coats and the dressing gowns. So I've bought these inserts. There's actually 3, if you can see. That's one for clothes there. The middle one is a narrow one for shoes, and then there's another one for clothes. And they just sort of hang with Velcro hangers onto the normal rail in your wardrobe, and they're fabric, stiffened fabric, and the shelves have got some sort of stiffening in them. And they were really cheap. They were like £6 each from Amazon, so that's £18 for the entire wardrobe, and you can get loads of stuff in there, and it's just so much easier, and so much easier to put the clothes and the shoes away than it was before, trying to get them in and wedge the hangers sideways and things. So, you know, it's a tiny little thing, but it makes such a difference to life on a boat. So really, that's about all I wanted to show you today. Just the small differences on the boat that make quite a huge difference to our life. At the beginning of next month, we're hoping to have some slightly bigger changes. We're booked in to a local boatyard who is going to fit us a new calorifier with an immersion heater in, which will mean while we're on shore power, we just have to flip a switch for hot water rather than running the engine. And similarly, we now have to run the engine to keep the batteries charged, even though we're on shoreline. But we're having a battery charger fitted. I'm not sure why these things were never fitted on the boat, but they weren't. So we're having a battery charger fitted so that will then charge the batteries while we're on shore. Obviously, when we're cruising, that's not an issue anyway, because you're charging your batteries up. So all these little things will make life a little bit easier. So next time, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favourite YouTube channels of the moment. So if you're wondering how to while away those winter evenings, tune in and share with me some of the content that's on there at the minute. It won't be any of the ones that I initially shared last year, so I'll leave a link for that in next week's vlog, so that if you want to look at those too, you can. These will be new ones that I've not shared before, so I hope you'll join me for that. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a like. Please do subscribe to the channel, it does make a difference. It cheers me up no end. That's never a bad thing. And if you want to know when a new video is upcoming, if you click the bell icon, then it will notify you of that as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.